In fact, let me get the experts on board. We've got Sameer Dalal of Natvarlal and Sons Stockbrokers, as well as Rajesh Palviya, who's the Senior Vice President, Technical and Derivatives Research at Axis Securities. Gentlemen, thanks so much for taking the time. Sameer, I will take to you, Rajesh. Based on how you're seeing it on the technicals, would you accumulate at this price? What is a good level to start accumulating at?
Post-listing, we have seen that Tata Tech was under, profit-taking mode, and continuously stock was in downtrend. And if we analyze on a weekly chart also, stock was moving in a falling channel. But since last couple of weeks, we have seen there is a reversal, and stock managed to view breakout of this falling channel. Looking at the near-term, short-term structure, there is a sign of reversal on the stock prices, but still 1125 is the immediate supply zone for the stock. If at all stock manages to cross above 1125, then possible up move we can see towards 1200 to 1250 on a positional perspective. So some sign of reversal is there on the stock prices. Stock is now trading about a 20-day, 50-day moving average. So that clearly showing us that near-term structure is showing its strength. So I think if he's holding the position, can continue to hold. If he's willing to hold it for some more time, stop loss is now placed at around 1020. And just a disclosure, this stock I am also holding in my personal portfolio.
Tata Tech. All right. The next counter that we're talking about is ISGEC, and let's pull that up. We're talking about ISGEC Heavy Engineering Limited, which is currently trading at 1,379 or thereabouts, and we've got Jigna, who is writing in from Mumbai and who has bought this at a level of 1,520. Is incurring a loss at this juncture and is wondering whether to hold on to this. I will come back to you, Rajesh, on the technicals. Would you hold at this level? Because he's bought at levels of 1,520, slightly elevated.
So, Alex, there is a profit taking is happening in this stock, but stock is almost now trading at 50-day moving average support area. Longer term structure is bullish. Some profit taking on the near term structure, but I think if he can give some more time, there is a possibility that stock may again start recovering from the current level. 1340 is the immediate and important support area at this juncture. If it breaks below 1340, then he may look for change the stock. But I think till 1340 is intact, I think he may hold on the position. On the higher side, once the stock crosses above 1430, I think there is there could be fresh round of buying we may see in this stock, and then 1600 to 1650 would be the next target.
Okay. All right. Harish from Chennai has got this next question, and it's an interesting one. I will come to you on this one, Sameer. He's talking about BEL, Bharat Electronics, which he's bought at an attractive price of 48 rupees. That's the average buy price. The stock is currently trading at 297 or thereabouts. It's down about 0.7%, but it's gained quite handsomely since Harish bought it. He's holding 1,000 shares. And he's wondering what the prospects are over the next 2 to 3 years. What do you think? Thankfully, it's not 1,700 crores. I'm so used to talking about crores. Rajesh, 1,700 rupees of losses in VMS. Would you hold on?
So, the stock is only listed in the BSE. Looking at the chart structure, the stock is struggling to cross 70. That's the major supply zone for the stock on the near-term to short-term perspective. Looking at near-term, short-term structure, I think some corrective move is taken place in this stock, and now stock is trading near to its important support area of 51. That's the immediate support area for the stock. If it's able to hold 51, then some reversal we can see in the near-term basis, and on the high side, 65 is the first major supply zone. If at all stock crosses above 65, then maybe we can see a target towards 74 to 78. But at this juncture, I would suggest to keep a stop loss of 51 if you are holding the position.
All right. Pragya Chakravarti has got the next question. She's writing in from Bangalore, and she's asking about HDFC Bank. And she's asking a question I think that a lot of investors of HDFC Bank have been asking. What is the outlook? Because there has been a lot of talk about the stock, and a lot of people have suggested buying into the stock, but it has not moved up very substantially. And this is a question from Thomas George. He's writing in from Cochin in Kerala, and he's bought at levels of 1,700 rupees. He bought in August of this year. He's saying that he can hold for a period of 2 years. What should the targets be? Relatively long term, Rajesh, and the capability of holding for a long period, what target would you give for a stock that has already gained 80+%?
So stock looking bullish across all time frame. Some profit taking at high level, but still if you analyze on the long term chart, stock is clearly moving in upsloping channel on monthly as well as on the yearly chart. That clearly shows that this momentum can extend further. Possible target on a higher side we can see towards 2,400 to 2,500 if he is willing to hold it for next another 2 years. So I think buy on dips is the strategy in this stock until the stock not breaks below 1560 level. I think trend is likely to remain on the bullish side, and possible upside we can see towards 2,400 to 2,500 also.
All right, Prasanna has got this next question, and it is a question for you, Samir, on the target, on the long-term target that you would ascribe to Suzlon Energy. And a lot of people have spoken about the kind of run that it's had, 73 or thereabouts. Even if you don't have a target, would you suggest an entry into this? And if so, what is bought at levels of 1,350 rupees per share? It's currently trading above that price, comfortably so, at about 1,500 or thereabouts, 1,540. What should you do about this? Rajesh, would you hold based on what you're seeing on the charts?
Definitely, I think one should hold this Natco Pharma. Overall, its structure is bullish. Its stock is moving in upsloping channel on a monthly chart. That clearly shows that sustained buying action is taking place in this stock. This is third consecutive month where stock has formed a higher high-low formation. And whole pharma space is also looking bullish at this juncture. The buying flow is continuously there in most of the pharma stocks. So we believe, yes, Natco Pharma, he can hold on the position. 1470 is the stop loss, and possible upside target for short term is around 1650 to 1700.
Okay. That's the view on Natco Pharma. By the way, we try and take one query per viewer, so do restrict your question to one stock. In this juncture, the stock is currently trading at 245. Rajesh, what's the view on the charts?
So this is third consecutive week. Stock is showing some profit taking from recent high. But if you analyze on the short to medium term perspective, still stock is holding the bullish ground, and we believe that 240 is the immediate support area for the stock in this correction. If it's able to hold out 240, I think we may see some pullback action from those levels. And in the pullback, if it stocks crosses about 265. Then rally can extend to 285, even 300 kind of zone also for Zomato. So if the time horizon is little longer, if he wish to hold it for next 3-4 months, I think he can hold on the position with stop loss of 238.
I'm coming back to you, Rajesh, on this next one. Wari Renewable Technology is the name of the counter. Lavanya from Tamil Nadu is asking about this. Bought at levels of 1,670. Is it better to hold or would you sell? And she is currently incurring a narrow loss. So she's asking whether to sell at a loss.
You talking about Wari?
Wari, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think she can hold on the position. Some correction is happening in the stock prices. I think looking at the near-term, short-term structure, 1440 is the immediate and important critical support area for the stock on the downside. If it's not break below 1440, I think some pullback action we can see in the stock, and then possible momentum can extend to 1620. That's the immediate supply zone for the stock. Once the stock crosses about 1620, then further upside target towards 1750, 1800 we could see. Though stock has corrected significantly from its recent high, but after this correction, I think some support buying action has been taken place in the stock from the lower level. So 1440 should be the stop loss to hold the position at this juncture.
Okay. Quick view, Samir, on Motherson Sumi Wiring India. We've got a question coming in from Shashank Vedula, who's writing in from Visakhapatnam. He's holding a level of 68, which is very close to the current market price. He's looking in the next 2 to 3 years. Should he hold on?
So honestly, we don't have detailed coverage on the wiring part of the business, but the other one, Motherson, we do, and we feel valuations have moved up. But this one, I don't have coverage on.
Okay, fair point. I know that it's a spin-off, and therefore I don't know how much data you're going to have, Rajesh, but would you hold on to Motherson Wiring?
So data is limited, but looking at the limited data, yes, I think hold the position as stock is almost trading near to the support area of 68, 67. So I think if it's not break below 67, there is a possibility that stock may attempt to give breakout of its immediate supply zone of 74, 75, and if it's happened, then 82 would be the next target.
Point. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in, for answering all the questions that you did. Always a pleasure having you on the program. We're completely out of time. Hopefully the questions that we got answered for you today have benefited you, even if you didn't ask them. We've got lots lined up over the course of the day. Do stay tuned. This is NDTV Profit.